Is here at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our Sugar. This one of the hottest. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Beautiful counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Which fighter will say no mas? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is a high-octane battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nobody home with that hook. Counter shot lands. These two were made for each other. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Let's get it started in round three. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Good counter punching. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. That one lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that lap. Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Both men step back for just a moment. The perfect counter lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. You know, there's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right. Teofimo in some real trouble here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
How about that time counter shot? Well done with that counter shot. a counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. There's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Well, he's had enough, and he is going to quit. Well, the corner has thrown in the tap.